So you have a passion for fitness and the desire to start your own business. But launching a massively successful fitness business is extremely complex. The systems, operations, hiring, firing, coaching, sales, and marketing are critical to success. Where do you even start? This show will give you the answers. Here is Bedros Keuilian and Bryce Henson, your hosts of the Fitness Franchise Podcast, a show dedicated to helping fitness entrepreneurs launch and grow successful gyms.
Hello and welcome to the first episode 000 of the Fitness Franchise Podcast. My name is Bryce Henson and I will be your lead host and co-host. And along with me will be Bedros Keuilian, who's a dear friend of mine, a mentor, and a business coach and partner of mine as well, who also be the co-host of this show. And we're super excited to kind of kick things off. And really this intro video and this intro episode is to just give you the insights to the foundation of the show, who it's for, why we're doing it, the value that's going to be able to provide you. So first and foremost, who is the show for? Well, the show is for aspiring fitness entrepreneurs or even wantrepreneurs who want to create, launch, and grow successful gyms. And the reason this is so impactful to us is that throughout the pandemic that we've been in, at the tail end, hopefully here of the COVID pandemic, the reality of the situation though, especially in North America and here in the US, but also the world, is the most dangerous pandemic that our society, human civilization faces is the obesity pandemic. And here in the US, with the last publication from the CDC, nearly 45% of our adult population is statistically obese, which means at the time of this recording, there are 147 million people that are scheduled to have complications because of obesity, including a premature death. So our mission and passion of this show is to inspire more entrepreneurs and wantrepreneurs who want to basically create, grow, and launch successful gyms so that way we can collectively help impact and really reduce the obesity pandemic, which is really a cause of major concern. So we need people like you in order to really serve our mission, a bigger mission to inspire fitness and change lives across the country and world. That all in mind, that's a little bit about who the show is for. What's it going to be about? What are the type of information that you're going to be learning? Well, in launching and growing a successful gym business, there's a lot of things that you really have to experience. And first and foremost, myself and co-host Bedros Keuilian have had a combined 3 decades of experience running, owning, operating, coaching other successful gym owners as well. So we are going to create the show in a variety nature. So a couple times a month, we'll actually have segments, just him and I are going to be riffing and be able to provide education and content specific to your success, how to grow, how to hire, how to fire, basically just a lot of different aspects of running a successful gym business. Additionally, we're going to be doing interview style in nature. So I'll be doing most of the interviews, actually all the interviews, while Bedros will be with me about 25% of the time. But in the interviews, we're going to be bringing on fitness entrepreneurs, because let's face it, who better to learn from than successful people in the trenches who are successful operators of gym locations throughout the country and world. So we're going to be able to bring them on to share some tips and strategies on why they're successful. Additionally, we have access, being that both Bedros and I are fitness business coaches and consultants. So we have access to other very successful fitness business consultants who are consulting different gym owners across the country and world on basically how to grow their gyms better. So who better learn from people that actually have visibility to the industry, that are coaching coaches and can give you and our whole audience incredible strategies on what to do and also what not to do based off their experience of working with both successful and unsuccessful gym owners. Additionally, being that the fitness industry is attracted by people who want to serve, entrepreneurs who launch gym businesses are usually of the service mindset. So we're going to be able to bring on different case studies, transformation, really success client case studies that have been successful in the gym environment, that have massively changed their lives, whether it's weight loss or fat loss or mental clarity or getting off medication, really so that way you have a better understanding of the type of client, the dream client that you could be training. And the fact of the matter is the more you know and understand your dream client, the better service that you're going to be able to provide, which means more income and more impact is really the name of the game. So by being able to provide different examples of successful clients and transformation studies, it's going to be a huge value to you to really understand the demographic that you're going to want to train. Additionally, and I kind of mentioned before, running a successful gym business, I guess the last type of interview, which is really what I'm alluding to now, It takes a lot more than just education around specifically fitness and nutrition, which certainly needs to be the focus and foundational of its importance, but it takes a lot of other things in order to run a successful location, gym business. So example, sales, marketing, hiring, firing, operations, coaching, training, human resources, legal, and the list goes on. So we're gonna be able to bring in different industry experts and thought leaders into these particular different categories of running a business. That way they can shed some light and really some information, so that way you have actionable knowledge to really, again, grow your successful gym location. So those are the types of kind of guests and the insights and the knowledge that we are going to be presenting to you within the show. Next up is why we're doing this, and we kind of alluded to a little bit, but want to give you some personal insight onto why specifically myself and then Bedros are so excited to kind of create this platform and launch this show. And speaking for me specifically, first and foremost, I went through a health and fitness transformation way back in early 2007. And originally coming from the Midwest, I wasn't obese. However, I was 20 pounds heavier, had 20 pounds less of muscle in my body, moving from the Midwest to Southern California, which is where our show is produced from. And I lived kind of in that loop for a couple years, but again, in 2007, decided to kind of make that leap of faith and really hire a personal trainer and a fitness coach who was my best friend at the time and really my first fitness mentor. And what he did was incredible. He introduced me to fitness, to lifting weights, to circuit training, to clean nutrition, and really all the aspects that are needed to live a healthy and fit, successful life. And over a period of 6 to 12 months in early 2007, my life absolutely changed. Fitness really, really took hold, and it absolutely changed my life and became really invigorated with passion to want to basically provide that back, the gift of fitness that was given to me. So back in 2009, a couple years later, I took the first step, which really, is what most fitness entrepreneurs want to do, and they wanted to get I wanted to get accredited through a national accreditation, which ended up syncing up with National Academy of Sports Medicine, who our franchise actually is partners with to this day, and went through their training course and became a certified personal trainer. And it was incredibly impactful and insightful to acquire that knowledge. But then I realized in the end of 2009 that I still needed to learn a lot more about how to operate a successful gym business. So I went on a 3-year period where I was researching pretty much every successful person and interview, and was looking for content in a variety of ways. And I finally ended up, from a personal decision, decided to partner with Fit Body Bootcamp, the franchise that I now am still an owner with and also serve in the leadership team, and ended up launching my first gym within the brand back in the fall, November of 2012. And it was an incredible journey. And when I take a step back, I'm so grateful the actions that I took. But the reality of the situation, if there was a show, if there was a platform that was able to provide me that information, that knowledge, access to different guests, successful thought leaders within the industry, successful fitness professionals, successful fitness business coaches. If I had at that time, from 2009 to 2012, access to a platform that would be able to provide all this content, this knowledge, so that way I could improve my chances for opening successfully and quicker, then shoot, that would have literally saved me about 2.5 years. So really, that's when I was talking with my mentor and my business coach and partner and co-host of the show, Bedros Keuilian. When we were talking about this, it just became a no-brainer that if our goal here is to inspire more fitness, change more lives, and do that through empowering more fitness entrepreneurs and wantrepreneurs who want to take that next step and launch successful fitness businesses, it only made sense for us to create the Fitness Franchise Podcast to give you and all of our audience the knowledge that you need in order so that way you can take action upon and really make the big impact and the income that you're looking for. So from a 30,000-foot view, that is really the essence of what the show is, who it's for, and really why we're doing it. And we're so excited for you to be on this journey with us. Lastly, in terms of the frequency, again, everything is subject to change, especially as the podcast launches and gain more traction. So if and when it does, we'll be able to provide that communication prior. But we're planning to launch in early April of 2021 with 2 episodes a week on Wednesdays and Fridays. They're going to drop at noon Pacific time. And again, it is going to be a variety show in nature, but that's really when you can expect to hear hear from us to kind of kick off the show, and we're looking forward to really adding more value, making the show better and better with every episode. So really appreciate you and your support to be with us on this journey for inspiring more fitness, changing more lives through really inspiring fitness entrepreneurs like you to operate, to launch, and to grow successful gym locations throughout the country and world. So on that note, that's basically the finale, episode 000. Thank you so much for being on the journey, and excited for the good things to come.